You think you have time. You think tomorrow will forgive what you refuse to fix today. Listen carefully. This is not advice you can skim and forget. This is a verdict. The life you are building right now is a monument to the choices you refuse to make. And every excuse is another brick placed crooked. Keep arranging your days like a man postponing a debt. And one morning you'll wake to find the debt has become your entire life. Wake up. Time is not a friendly river. Time is a blade. It cuts with quiet, indifferent precision. Marcus Aurelius whispers across centuries. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That power is the only currency that matters. Everything else, money, comfort, people, status, are decorations. Without deliberate use of time, those decorations become a museum of regret. Truth 1. Attention is the battlefield. You think you are busy, but busy is a costume. Scrolling, liking, postponing. These are not living, they are rehearsals for living. Until you control your attention, nothing meaningful grows. Seneca said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Yet you allow imagined fears to hijack the hours that could build something real. Every distracted hour is gone forever. Picture your future self, 60 years old, asking, what did you do with me? If you answer with excuses, expect him to spit. Truth 2. Discomfort builds character. You were trained to avoid friction. Society sells comfort like a cure, but comfort breeds a soft death. Pain is a teacher wearing bitter clothes. Epictetus cut to the bone. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. React with cowardice, and you hollow out your soul. React with courage, even small courage, and you begin to shape a life. Real work, the kind that builds skill, respect, and inner solidity, lives on the other side of discomfort. Go there. Learn to like the ache of progress. If you keep polishing the surface while neglecting the foundation, your monument will collapse in the first storm. Truth 3. Intentions mean nothing without ritual. Saying, I'll start Monday, is faith in a future you do not control. Real people anchor themselves with small, stubborn rituals. A morning that belongs to work. An evening that belongs to reflection. A refusal to begin the day staring at other people's curated lives. Marcus Aurelius did not wait for inspiration. He built habits that made him unshakable. You can too. Repeat small disciplines until they become stronger than mood or temptation. Don't romanticize spontaneity is the refuge of the lazy. Truth 4. Your circle determines your depth. Relationships either pull you forward or drag you into shallow water. Friends who applaud your excuses are not friends, they are accomplices in decay. Love that demands you shrink to be accepted is theft. The Stoics taught that your circle should be lean, fierce, and honest. Let go of those who measure your worth by their comfort. Keep the ones who tell you the truth, even when it burns. Because truth is the only blade that cuts away the rot. Flattery keeps you still. Sharp company makes you move. Truth 5. External success can't fix an internal void. You can collect followers, trophies, and praise, and still be hollow. Men chase applause and bury themselves in what they think applause will heal. It never does. Marcus Aurelius warned, the world's approval is grass that withers. Build instead what cannot be stolen. Character. Habits. Come. No wealth, no crowd, no lover can fill the hole left by an undisciplined mind. Fix the inside first, and the outside will follow in ways you can't predict. Truth 6. Action is the antidote to fear. You wait to feel ready. You wait for perfect conditions that never arrive. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's movement in spite of it. Seneca said, bold decisions do not become safer by delay, they only become smaller. The horizon you dream of appears only when you cross the sea. Commit. Break things. Learn from the wreckage. Comfort whispers, rehearse. Life demands a plunge. This isn't motivation. This is excavation. Dig until you find your spine. The Stoic way forward. The habits that will save you are dull and merciless. Rising before the tide. Working while others scroll. Learning while others gossip. Saying no before you say yes. Alone, they seem small. Together, they build a life that refuses to be ordinary. If you want one violent change, protect your morning. Give the first hours only to work, reading, or silence. If you can't do that, you're not building, you're fantasizing. Responsibility isn't punishment, it's the door to power. The moment you stop blaming and start owning, you reclaim control. You cannot command the weather, but you can decide how you build the roof. The one who says this happened to me forfeits life. The one who says, I choose my response begins to master it. There will be nights when pride turns to shame and shame to anger. Do not look away. Pain is a mirror. Study it until the pattern appears. Patterns are maps. The final truth. You don't need more motivation. You need more truth. Cut the leaks, distraction chatter, perfection waiting. Replace them with two things. Daily creation and weekly solitude. Create something every day that costs you. Once a week, face yourself in silence. Those two habits turn coal into diamond. Most of your pain is recycled. The Stoic doesn't dodge it, he rehearses it. Practice rejection until it softens. Fail on purpose until failure becomes familiar. This is how muscle and character are made. Time is rigid. What you don't use becomes regret. Break your future into small tasks. And do the boring thing until it becomes art. Repetition builds destiny. Losing people and comfort is fine. What can't survive your growth was a cage. The hard part is consistency. And being disliked for telling the truth. Don't reply, act. Do one promised thing for 30 minutes, then repeat. Empires are built, refusal by refusal. You will stumble. Learn. Continue. Stoicism gives no comfort, only a spine. When your life becomes solid, applause is irrelevant. Habits are proof. Now move. Kill the soft comforts. Choose the hard thing daily. Because repetition is the blade.